All right, hello Libra. Welcome to your divine protection reading, Libra ladies. So, without further delay, let's bring you your messages. See what God wants to tell you about your divine protection. All right. So, Libra, we have outdated thinking is an issue. Handle the current era. So, something that you're thinking at one point of your life, it was true, but things have changed since then, and therefore it's now an outdated concept, okay? God says change your perspective. Okay? So let's read on, let's find out. So the underlying issue is what they want to hear, or perhaps what you want to hear. And God says team up with you know who. Team up with you know who. And write about what you know. Write about what you know about. Interesting. So we have change or tweak the beat, vibration and energy control. And then we have realize that you cannot please everyone. Educate yourself. What do you need to learn? And then read and understand contracts before signing. Know your value. Okay. So we have conscious music. The meaning is in the name. What do the masses need to be conscious of? Or perhaps what do you need to be conscious of? So you don't have all the information that you need to make an intelligent decision in this case. Then we have you are caring too much about what people think. Or perhaps you're caring too much about what the other part of you think. Because there seems to be a battle within yourself. Then God says, forgive yourself and others, keep calm and carry on. Okay. So, we have be your own biggest critic and your own biggest fan. So that is telling me that it's time to be honest, brutally honest with yourself about your good points and your bad points. Okay, so there are some changes that you need to do. The underlying issue is what they want to hear. So it could be what you want to hear. So it's like you have your mind set on a particular subject or person, and you're not choosing to change your mind. Because right after that we have team up with you know who. So perhaps there's someone that you don't want to work with for one reason or the other. Then God says, write about what you know. Write about what you know about and change or tweak the beat. So write about what you know about is speaking of you addressing what you actually know about the situation. So it's time for you to sit down and take a good look at the situation Any part of the situation that you can't say with confidence, yes, this is how it goes, scratch that. Don't make any assumptions, but anything that you can say for sure, yes, this is how this goes. Then whether or not you like it, God is saying you need to incorporate it into your current thinking. Okay? Or else you're just fooling yourself. Yeah, that's gonna change or tweak the energy. It's gonna help you to control the situation and realize that you cannot please everyone. That includes yourself. So sometimes instead of putting your own desires first, you have to put what is right first. Or else there's gonna always be conflict. Okay? Same way that you want people to be fair with you, you're being called upon to be fair with you know who. Yeah, realize that you cannot please everyone. And we have educate yourself. What do you need to learn? And then read and understand contracts before signing. Know your value. So if this is a person or a job or whatever it is, a mindset, you need to analyze it and know beforehand what are you getting yourself into. You are meant to get involved in whatever this is, but you need to actually have the understanding of what you are getting into before you jump in. What do you need to be conscious of? And then we have you're caring too much about what people think, which you could be caring too much about what the other half of you think. So this could be a battle between your divine self and your human self. Okay? Because sometimes we could get trapped in our emotions, being angry at things that happened, choosing to be unforgiving. Okay? So it's time to put your pride aside. Okay? So that you can face the truth and incorporate the truth into your story so that you'll be making the best decisions for your highest good. Okay? So let's see what the next message is. So we have a racist. The underlying issue is ass kisser. Let's read on. Ass kisser, disappointed, and then we have frightened. Oh, so perhaps the person that you're trying not to deal with, that you should actually be deal with, is a racist. So outdated thinking is stopping this person as well. So this person probably sees themselves as being better than you, and that is not going to sit well with you, of course. So this could be a thing about class or a thing about race. But this person is using your differences in some way to keep you apart, and that obviously is pissing you off. So we have ass kisser and disappointed. Then we have frightened. So perhaps they wanted you to kiss their ass, Libra, and you're not an ass kisser. So they're not happy that you're not giving them the kind of credit that they think they deserve. That's why this thing was talking about know your value. Okay, so because you know your value, you're not an ass kisser, and that's disappointing someone. So perhaps the outdated thinking isn't yours, but that's what you're dealing with someone else. Because we got disappointed, then we have frightened. So because they can't control you, now they fear you. They thought that you would have been in this energy, but you're bossed up. So now all of a sudden they're scared. They don't know what to do. So they turn to manipulative tactics and fighting. This is not going to help your relationship, is it? Look, we got amiable. So that's like being friendly, close-minded. They don't care about being friends. They want to basically overpower you. That's what I'm getting here. It's like, I'm better than you, and that's that. Instigator, basically, starting trouble. So they want you to see you. They want you to see them, in an exalted light. They expect you to think that they're better than you. And because you're not giving them that, they're highly offended. Let's get your next message. Alright, so we got, have they been kind to you? Have they been kind to you? Remember, you have divine protection in this here situation, yeah? So the underlying issue here is immature parents. So in this case, it could be your parents, or it could just be someone who, like it's been saying, they feel like they're above you. These people feel like they're above you. These people feel like they have some kind of control over your life, over the quality of life that you could be experiencing. There is always a choice. So have they been kind to you? The underlying issue is with these immature people, there is always a choice. And so you choose not to kiss their ass. And they're highly annoyed. So we have learn from the wisest elders and eat healthy food. So you're making great choices. You're thinking first and then acting. So it's not like, say, be kind to yourself, followed by be kind to them. But what they want is for you to be kind to them and for you to be unkind to yourself. And God says it is a test. This is all a test. So how you behave with these people, how you manage to stand your ground in this situation is going to determine what happens next in your life, innit? So you're being tested. So God is testing you to see how you value yourself. What do you really think about yourself? Are you willing to give other people power over you, or are you willing to stand your ground so that there can be balance, being kind to them and being kind to yourself? So have they been kind to you? Whoever this is, it could be a group of people, it could be one person. But somebody thinks that they're better than you. Have they been kind to you? Not really. Have you been kind to them? Yeah. And have you been kind to yourself? Yeah. Okay. So God, that's why God's stepping in with that divine protection, because it's like you've done everything that you had to do. So now it looks like the big guns need to come into this situation to bring balance. Because if you've been kind to them and you're being kind to yourself, well, that's my story anyway. I hope it's the same for you. Then that's why God has to step in, because it's like, what else do they want? You're not gonna kiss their ass, that's for sure. Shit. You're important? That's nice. I'm important too. So let's get your next message. Respect me and I will respect you. And if you don't respect me, I may choose to respect you anyway, but I do have the choice to disrespect you too. And so far I've been choosing to respect you as well as respect myself. But the problem is they don't want me to respect myself. They only want me to respect them. You know what I'm saying? Because they think that as a black woman, I'm not supposed to be a rich black woman. You're not going to buy back my teeth. I'm going to invent some new techniques for things like this, because I'm not taking out my base. Because if we get more than 2 sets of teeth, I want my 3rd set and my 4th and my 5th and my 6th. They teach us that we only get 2 sets of teeth. But that's why I need to have my money, so I can get people to make whatever the fuck I want for myself. I need to have control over my future, my fate. I can't give that to you. You don't have the best intentions for me. Yeah, shit. Just sit down somewhere. Out of order. Cause I'm dark skinned, I'm fucking beautiful. Probably prettier than you. So what exactly is your justification for me to put you above myself? If you're pretty, I'm pretty too. If you're rich, I have the potential to be rich too. And it's more than potential. I will be rich too. So why should I put you above me? If you're kind, I'm kind too. If you're mean, I'm mean too. Why should I put you above me? There's God, and then there's all of us. 2 levels in life. God, and then everybody else on the same level. That's my philosophy. So Libra, these people that you're dealing with, they're the ones with the outdated thinking. That's why they keep treating you like shit. Okay, so we have a memory spell. It kind of came out in the reverse. Let's feel it. Yes, in the reverse. So forget about it. Forget about it. The underlying issue is motivation spell. So, just get up and go. Keep going. We have laziness. And then we have progress. And then that's it. So let's see. What is that saying? So God says, forget about it. That's the message. The underlying issue is we have motivation, then we have laziness. Okay. So God is saying, because after this blank page here, we have the accident spell. So that's like people coming in, or them coming in and slowing your shit down. So here's what is going on. So we got the motivation to the laziness. So it's like you feel motivated and then it's just like block. Yeah. But through all of that, trust that you're still making progress. So even though you're not making progress as quickly as you would have if these people were not standing in your way, Because look, accident spell followed by sick spell. So they're trying to slow you down, right? So if they weren't there to slow you down, you'd be moving faster and making progress. But even though they're there doing whatever they do, whenever you're motivated, they change that shit to laziness. You're still making progress. It's slow progress, but it's divine timing still. So God is just like, forget about it. Don't watch how fast you're moving. Just know that you're still moving. And as a matter of fact, I'm here to let you know that I've seen your struggle and I'm here to come to your aid. I'm here to come to your defense. Because as far as I can see, you're well within your rights. Okay? You've behaved the way that you're supposed to behave. So, look. Fired spell. So to be fired is to no longer hold a certain position. I want to clarify this. I want to know if this is for us, the Libras, or if this is for our opposition. What is this fired spell about, please? Most High. So even if you get fired, just hold tight still. You're still going in the right direction. It's divinely orchestrated. Okay? Just whenever you have a choice to make sure you make the right choice. And whatever happens as a result of that choice, just trust that you're going in the right direction. Your job is to make the right choice. It's not for you to control what happens to you as a result of, because everything that God allows to happen is part of God's divine plan. Okay? We got the bottom of the deck. Returned to sender. So situation is already taken care of. So celebrity, hello. So celebrity is being well known. Fired spell. It's like God is saying you already know. Celebrity is like, no, that shit is over. Return to sender. Time limit. Yeah, it's only a matter of time. So it's only a matter of time, Libra. Just what God is cooking. Let's see what God is cooking. Oh, I was hired. So God is planning God is planning to give you your position. So that's what God is working out. So all that they've been trying, that is over. And it's already been returned to sender. So now it's only a matter of time. Because God is preparing a place for you. I was hired. God wants to hire you. God wants to give you a position. And you know, once God says yes, nobody can say no. So they're intimidated. They're intimidated by it. That's not our fault. They choose to be intimidated. Perhaps they should be paying attention to their own life, their own journey, their own pathway into the future. And then they won't have time to be intimidated over somebody else's blessings. You understand? So Libra ladies, that's what God has for you. Until next time, remember, just keep chugging along. Whether fast or slow, just forward. Your space is being prepared for you as you speak, as we speak. It's already been in motion. But now we've reached a pivotal point where God is ready to strike back on your behalf. Okay? So, yeah, forward we go. Remember, we've been talking about this thing from God knows how long. You see how slowly time You see how slowly the changes come. Because I remember in the summertime, it was prophesied that things were supposed to pick back up, and it did pick back up, but in a different way, not in the way that I expected. I expected to be back out doing what I do, but I'm still down, but God is providing for me. So in my situation, it's like I'm not doing what I want to do because I prefer to work for my money, but God has put me on a spell where you're not gonna work, nobody's allowed to see you, we're gonna keep everybody out of your energy for now. And don't you worry about the bills. I'm gonna provide what you need so that you can do what you have to do, even if I have to give you a pass on your rent, and your council tax. We're gonna give you a pass because I am God. And certain people need to see that and know that. Because who God bless, nobody can curse. Look at my face. Anyway, that message is for you now. Who? Take care of yourself, Libra. All the best.